Virgo, how are you? Welcome to your weekly reading for the 19th through the 25th. Let's see what's going on with you, Virgo. What is the focus for the Virgos watching right now? What is the focus? Oh, surrender wanted to come up. Okay. And leadership. Everybody wants to get that card. Spirituality. I feel like it's surrendering to spirituality. Domestic harmony on the bottom. Let me get the card that flew 100 feet away from me. And what a card to have fly out. Self-discipline. Okay. Honestly, this feels like self-discipline of the heart. Self-discipline of the heart. That sounds very cold. That sounds very unnatural, almost. Impossible. But it's got to do with your domestic scene. I'm going to take that card. I really feel like that's important. Your domestic life. Okay, your life at home. Your home. Or whatever you consider home. If you don't have a home right now. You always do, technically, right? Whether you have a physical home or not. Why am I getting that? Like, homelessness. It could be literal or it could be spiritual, symbolic, right? Do you feel like you have a home? Virgo, what's going on? Okay, let me back up. Let me start with what I said first. Self-discipline of the heart. Usually we need self-discipline of the heart if we're being too impulsive, too erratic, too emotional. And there is such a thing as being too emotional, right? Not using enough logic, not using enough of the mind. Having that heart and mind coherence. The heart and mind coherence is what you need. But then there's the second message here about needing discipline in the home. Or looking to a home. Bringing more harmony, more peace. This could be something as simple as organizing your space, all right? Making it more comfortable for you to be living in. Like if you come home from work and you don't like your area, then let's fix that. Or it can be something very serious, something more, something bigger. Let me say it that way, okay? You know what it is, so I don't have to sit here and give examples. You need more domestic harmony. What is the guidance? What is the guidance? I think you're working on it, and that's why it's your focus. You're working on it. You're actively working to make your domestic life more harmonious. What was that card? Reclaiming the feminine. That makes sense. Look what was under domestic harmony. Love partnership. Again, oh, look at, oh my God. Environment. Okay. Need I say more? Reclaiming the feminine. The more on the bottom. Simplicity. Reclaiming. Not claiming, but yet reclaiming the feminine. Asking her to come back in. All right? Utilizing the feminine this week. The part of us that is more apt to listening to the intuition. The part of us that is softer. The part of us that is kinder. The part of us that is simpler, which is interesting because you have the more on the bottom. The part of us that is more loving. The part of us that is more creative. More patient. The life. Right? The life within us. That's the feminine. What's going on? What is going on with Virgos? Seven of Pentacles. You're trying to decide. There's definitely a lot of decision making this week. There's a lot of decision making. You're tired. You're drained. You feel trapped. You feel stuck. You feel unable or impossible to move. I don't know why I'm taking so many cards for you. Two knights. Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. What did I just say? Because it does feel like balancing those two parts. The mind and the heart. Coherence. But this is two people. Right? One's more one person is more likely to rush into things, more headstrong, communicates a lot or not at all. Maybe they just completely shut down. The other person is very stubborn, very unwilling to budge, unwilling to make any decision. They're very slow at doing that. That maybe they come up with a lot of excuses, or they come up with a lot of what ifs, and then they don't make the decision. It's two different people. That's what I gotta say. But there's you're weighing options. You're looking at your resources. What do I have on my table to work with? You know, Virgo, I feel like, first of all, there's Gemini energy here. But I feel like if I just look at the cards all together, this feels like someone who's deciding they want to move out. Honestly, this feels like someone who's deciding, I got to get out of here. I can't live here anymore. It's too stressful. I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm not comfortable at home. I'm not comfortable where I live. I'm tired all the time. I don't get enough sleep. No matter what I do, it's never enough. Like, that's what this feels like. Straight up. And the feminine is screaming. She's like, I can't even make this my home. The feminine within us loves that, like loves to nurture and care for the home space. So she's dying, Virgo. She's screaming. She's suffocating. There's someone here. Maybe it's just one person that this video is for, but someone feels like they're suffocating in their home. They don't feel right. They don't feel right. Reclaim your space. Reclaim your space by reclaiming the feminine. I hope this helped. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.